Good morning everyone. In today's video the legal team of MCL Peru will talk about the important aspects if you want to open a franchise in Peru. The franchise is defined as a system or strategic alliance between two parties, legally and financially distinct and independent, which are linked to each other through a specific franchise contract, through which, in precise and specific terms, one of the parties, the person or the franchisor or franchisor company, grants to another person, the franchisee, or a franchisee company, the right to use the trade name, trademarks and other intellectual property rights, know-how, technical methods and of business, procedures and other industrial property rights of the franchisor, in a given territory and in accordance with the business concept developed by the franchisor, in exchange for the payment of economic consideration in favor of the latter, 1 canon of entry and 2 a commercial royalty, generally calculated as a percentage applied to the monthly net sales of the franchisee company, during the term of the contract. Why franchise in Peru? Year after year, the number of successful concepts that become franchises increases, and year after year the number of franchised units grows, which has allowed the franchise sector to maintain double-digit growth over the last 10 years. From being in 2009 a sector with only 152 franchises, 48 national and 104 foreign, it has become a market with 494 franchises with a composition of 50% national and foreign franchises.
What are the advantages of opening a franchise in Peru?
The main advantages of developing a franchise system are: strengthen, preserve and add value to the brand. Operational efficiency is increased. Improvements in the cost structure due to economies of scale, wholesale purchases. Increased coverage and market development.
Increased income derived from the initial fee and periodic royalties or greater displacement of product.
What is my franchise for? Know if your business meets the following requirements. The first thing to know is whether the products or services that are marketed in the business that is intended to be franchised have a market. The business that is sought to be developed as a franchise must be consolidated and in some way be a proven business. Ideas are not franchised. The business to be franchised must be attractive, it must be proven that its profitability is adequate based on the required investment. The business to be franchised must be commercially attractive. Finally, the business to be franchised must be repeatable and transferable, which means that there must be no physical or human barriers that prevent its replication and the transmission of know-how. Also take into account that a franchise is not just a good contract and a couple of manuals, it is required to have
strategic planning,
financial model, legal framework, operation manuals, marketing system, expansion plan,
technical assistance program, organizational structure.
How has the figure of the franchise of foreign companies in Peru developed? The geopolitical powers that are reordered, economies that are decentralized and information technologies that give in consumption habits have allowed in recent years the strengthening and constant growth of the franchise market in Peru. This economic growth has led to the opening of more commercial spaces at the national level where businesses can expand, which has led both franchises and investors to see a greater possibility of growth under this expansion format. An important fact is that in recent years international franchise fairs (FIF) have been held, which have become the most important annual event that takes place in the country in terms of franchises, since it allows exhibiting new market trends and knowledge of existing ones. We invite you to read the full article if you want to expand this information. If you want the MCL Peru legal team to help you with the registration of your franchise, do not hesitate to contact us.